Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Gervonta Davis breaks his silence. And for those people out there who want to know what he had to say or how he feels, well, here it is. You can take time to read it. I'm going to go ahead and read it for you if you want to follow along. But this comes from his Twitter account. So if you have a Twitter account, you can just jump on there and check it out for yourself. He goes on to say, do not let these people misguide you all on this BS. This was just yesterday, moments before me and my child mother had an argument. Watching Frozen with my oldest daughter. I never put my hands on my child mother, nor my effing daughter. Are you effing crazy? I'm not a monster. I've been quiet for too long. I don't have a media team, PR, good lawyer. Spokesman, nothing off that. That's the only reason I'm doing this now. Just to clear my name. I've been doing this S on my own since I started this S. These people done put out so much stuff, aired this everywhere, and have an effing helicopter flying over my house now as I write this because they look at this S as money to them and trying to get as much money as possible. They rushed to my child mother offering her $50K just to pressure charges. Sorry if I'm getting stuck on, it's just the way it's written. It's just hard to just flow with it, okay? Like they did with my first child mother, so bad they couldn't get her, so they got a lady they calmed. She was into the mess. They claim, I guess he meant it right. They claim she was into the mess. Also a lady that's known for suing people for money reasons. They got her, which I have to pay $300,000 to, and I didn't lay a finger on her or even know what this lady looks like. They doing this for money too, and also to destroy me. I am not a monster. I have two beautiful daughters that have to grow up someday and see this BS. They post this BS worldwide before anything. They even post a snippet of the police call, which my child mother was crying on the phone because I wouldn't give her my truck. Shade Room. Gossip in the City, iTunes site, and the rest of the internet blogs. Y'all, you are bad for the culture. Y'all don't care if it's true or false. He did or didn't. Y'all just want to put it out there because it's beneficial to y'all business. Well, it's like I said. We have to, wait and see what happens. But at the end of the day, right? It's just, when you're in a position like what he's in, you just have to de-escalate, man. You got to learn to de-escalate. De-escalation is the key. You got to de-escalate. And what's unfortunate is, obviously he's in a situation where he's dealing with people where it's hard to just walk away from. And you got to do it. And if there are kids involved and you're in your own house or you're in a home that's rented or whatever the situation is, you got to be able to pick up and leave that place with a peace of mind knowing your children are okay. If not, then take your children with you. But we all know it doesn't always happen like that, to where if you have someone who's being argumentative and who's being, extremely stubborn at the time, and they have a child with you, and you're trying to leave, and you're like, you know what? Come on, kids, let's just go for a ride. A lot of times, that individual who you're arguing with, they'll come down and grab the child. They'll continue to escalate it. And this is just, if what he's saying is true, right? It's just a sad situation, man. But if the female has the bruising in her face and stuff like that, that's a problem. Because it's like, how'd she get the bruising? How'd she get the swollen lip? But like I say, man, I'm rooting for him to get his stuff together. But I'm just telling you, with my background, and I've seen it with these domestic issues, man, it's not fun for either party. It's not fun. It's stressful. It's draining. And, someone at some point ends up going to jail, whether it's for overnight or an extended period of time. And at the end of the day, you know who suffers? The children suffer. And that's just not fair. But hopefully we'll get some more on the story. At least he gave his 2 cents. And, you know, I don't know. But he spoke, form your own opinion. I'm hoping that they can resolve things because those kids, he has some real cute little girls, man. And they don't need to be hearing that arguing and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just trust me, man. I don't like hearing that. Like, that really bothers me. And if the fact that someone said he hit his daughter, now that's crazy. See, and that's what really pisses me off. That if you're gonna talk about the man's situation based on what you read, you know, don't go and add to the story. Like, why would somebody come out there and say that he hit his daughter? Man, that's crazy. You know, a lot of times when that stuff happens, no one's coming to have a conversation with you. The first thing of concern is the child's safety. And these people will come in and let me tell you, when these family advocacy, these different agencies that are there supposedly to protect the child, they don't care about you. Most of them really don't care about the child and what's really best for the child. They just come and get that child, and then your child ends up in the system, and you got an even bigger problem. All these goddamn weirdos in the system, man. Mishandling kids. Now to your child, you know, if you can avoid putting your child through that, even 5 minutes of them being away from you and in the hands of some stinking strangers isn't cool. So for someone to say that he hit his daughter, you know, that's a problem to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't add to the story. Like, that's just really not cool, man. And it actually get me angry, so I'm going to end this video because I don't want to start cussing on here. But don't do that. Leave the kids out of it. You know what I mean? And all the reports I read, right, TMZ, stuff from Broward County, I didn't see anything in there about a child being hit. But you get these bozos who come on the internet and want to say stuff just for shock value. You know what? If this was an issue where Gervonta Davis arrested for trespassing, you know what? I could take that story and run with it and make it funny. You know what I'm saying? He's trespassing. Him and Adrian Broner said they just wanted to go fish. They ended up on some land. They saw a little river, walked out there to fish, didn't realize it was private property. Boom, got arrested for trespassing. Have fun with that story. That's a fun story. That's actually hilarious. It's not true, I'm just saying. But take that and run with it. But don't start adding stuff in there about a domestic issue and saying that this man supposedly hit his daughter. Man, come on. That's crazy to me. Anyway, I'm going to go because I'm about to start cussing, man. Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.